So I've had a lot of people asking me how I play as the AI, like the frog and Beast of Bermuda. So instead of answering each and every single one of those questions in a comment, I've decided just to make a video for you guys to show you where every single AI shrine is, and also what my opinion is the easiest way to get an AI. Alright, so the easiest way in my opinion is create a new dino. In this middle section right here, this is just the eggs. You will not be able to find the AI in any of like the flyer, the marine, carnivores, herbivores, any of the main categories. You have to go into eggs. Boom. And you just kind of scroll down, and sometimes, here we go, horseshoe crab. So you can now spawn in as a horseshoe crab egg, if that's what you wanted to do. This is the easiest way. Just press yes, you'll be in an egg, and you'll have yourself a little horseshoe crab. Here, also, the Aeroceratops. So that's 2 AI right off the bat. There's also a frog here. Look at that, guys. There's a frog here. So that's 3 out of the playable AIs in this game right here in the egg category. Every single AI will be available at an egg. It's just random when they're in there. So I suggest the easiest way, just whenever you get on, check the eggs. If you want to play as an AI, grab one as an egg. Now, let's say the Mola isn't here, obviously. So let's say you really want to play the Mola and you don't want to wait for an egg to spawn. Well, the easiest way is to go to the Mola AI shrine. So you just select a marine creature here. I think it's actually easiest with Chrono so you don't get the pressure damage, but I'm going to use Mosa because I'm just cool like that. Start the game. We don't care about our skin or anything, obviously, like that. Now, this is what I think makes Mola easy. You just select the north spawn location, which makes this very easy. So here we are. We have spawned. The first thing I'm going to do is come up to the surface to see where I am, right where I need to be. So this is Ashen Island. So you can kind of look at the landmarks over there. There is your red shrine. There's a green shrine under the water over there. We're going to ignore that, and we're going to go to the edge of this island here. I won't edit any of this out, that way you guys can actually see me traveling, but you just see Ashen Islands. All we're trying to do is get to the bridge. Now, sometimes this bridge is submerged underwater. Also, I apologize, it's a bit foggy right now. Yep, there, I can see the bridge already, so it's just at the edge right over here. You can see the bridge here that we're approaching. Like I said, sometimes this bridge is totally uncovered. Sometimes it's submerged. But you just go to the edge of the bridge right here. So now you're right here at the edge of the bridge, the end of this island. Ashen's mountain is right over there. So you just go down. Now this part does kind of sucks. You want to go down kind of where the rib cages is, but you don't want to go down all the way. So you see where the deepest part is right there? We're actually going to be going to the right of that a little bit. And there is a cave here. You do not go all the way down into the deep trench. You just go to the right of it. Go all the way down. You should be able to see. See, we're already getting surface pressure. There's the cave. There you go. And you'll notice the cave by the crystals. We're already getting surface precious damage, so I won't do this too much. But yep, there's the rib cage. Just go down right here. Boom. There's the crystals. Crawl in here. And there is the Mola shrine. There we go. And the button to actually interact with the shrine on keyboard is F. So you just press F. I still got 2 more minutes. There we go. Now I can do it. You just press yes, and we've spawned in as a Mola. Look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Now you're just going to get the hell out of here because you're still going to be getting surface pressure damage. Woohoo! We got a Mola, guys. All right. That is what I consider it. Now that is what I consider the easiest shrine to get to, just because you can get there from spawning so easily. Now for this next one, I'm actually going to create a flyer. Just because it's easier to get to the shrine that way. You can kind of see your waypoints and landmarks and yada, yada, yada. All right, so for this next one, we are going to be doing the crab. Now, the crab is another easy one in my opinion. You just want to come to Spiral Island, which is where we are right now. Sorry, it's still a little foggy, guys. But I'm going to give you a landmark here. Got this, like, little dinosaur-y temple type of deal here. Then there's going to be a red shrine in here, and then a bunch of water right there, right in the middle of the Stonehenge type of deal. You just want to go from the opposite end of where that shrine is and fly this direction. Again, I won't cut anything out. It might be a little boring, but that way you guys can actually see what's going on. We're mainly just flying to the edge of this... Oh, God, I hurt myself. We're mainly just flying to the edge of the island here, guys. There should be a bridge that you'll come across, and we can kind of see it in the fog there, so we're just flying straight over to that bridge. Just want to go straight past the bridge here, and there's going to be a little temple at the end here. It should have a T-Rex statue. Yep, there. You can kind of see her in the fog there. Now, obviously, if you know where this T-Rex temple is, just go straight to this T-Rex temple. I'm just trying to give some of the newer players some landmarks. But it's really easy. So there's the T-Rex. You just want to stop over right here. There's some rocks right in here. Walk your butt over here, and it's just kind of covered in weeds. You just go right through it, and then here is the crab AI. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. Oh, and there's actually some crabs in here. I've never noticed that before. But yep, you just go right up to this, press F on your keyboard, same as the Mola, and you can turn into a crab. Now, I am going to give you guys another landmark really quickly, just to try, again, help out some of these new players, because I know some people have not played very much of the game yet. Okay, so if you kind of go to Palm Paths and you go to all these dirty potholes, this is a really good landmark location, I think, in my opinion. You can see all the potholes here. All of this water is nasty, and there is a green shrine here. So, if you land at the top of this rock at the green shrine, if it wasn't foggy, you could actually see the T-Rex temple from here, but you're literally just going to jump off and fly straight over. It's literally a straight shot to the temple from here as well. Yep, there you go. You see it coming in the distance here. This should be much easier for you guys if you do not have a really foggy day like I do. We have bad luck. I'm so sorry for that, but hopefully this is still helpful. T-Rex temple. Right in the bushes. And there's the AI crab. Oh, God. I'm stuck in the gold. I'm stuck in the gold, but we're a crab now. Look at that. Yeah, nothing better than being a crab. The next AI shrine location is going to be Frog, which in my opinion is one of the harder ones in the game, so I'll try to do this the best that I can. Alright, so starting from Palm Pass Pond right here, which is one of the more popular areas in the game, I'm trying to give you guys popular landmarks to start. I really hope this is helping you guys. Hopefully you can at least find your way from here. But anyways, from the pond, we are going to go past the big rock here. There's actually a trail you can follow. For the sake of the video, I am going to get a little bit of height. That way you can actually kind of see where we're heading. We're heading towards a bridge. You can kind of see the bridge over in the distance there. We're just going to follow this path down and fly over top of this little mountain here. Once you get past the mountain, there is a little bridge here. Now, this is where it gets kind of hard. The frog shrine is in the mud in the swamp to the left of this bridge if you're coming from this direction. Alright guys, so an easier way to find this, I think at least, right here where this crack in the bridge is. Line yourself up with that, take off, fly straight. You just fly straight. Gonna ignore this tree here. And when you come across this big tree, it's this tall, slender tree to the right of that big tree. Right here as it is. Oh, that one is hard to find, guys. It took me a minute to keep finding it. Holy moly. Now, this is the same deal as all the other shrines. You just press F on it, and it'll let you become a frog. And now we're a froggy boy. Oh, look at him hop. He's a big old bouncing fool. He's a big old bouncing fool. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Okay, guys, now for the fish shrine. Another one that's kind of difficult just because the landmarks kind of suck. Also, quick tip, when you're doing this, I recommend just putting everything into speed just so you can get things a little faster. But we are heading right over to Salt Marsh. Now that there's no fog, you can actually see Salt Marsh in the background there, so that's fantastic. Now, where you want to go is you can kind of see right in the middle there where all the little mini islands are. There should also be some bridges there as well that we should be able to see when we get a little closer. Yes, okay, here are the bridges. So from this area, what you're going to do, fly up in the sky a little bit here, is as you can see, there's a little area here between the trees. You're going to fly between the trees. So once you see these islands and the three bridges here, just go this way. Another good landmark over there is that tall rock. So if you see the tall rock, just fly in the air, go to these islands. Now we're going right here in between the trees. Now this is kind of where it sucks, because again, right between the trees, there is a little cave down here with a ship in it, but it's kind of deep. If you can get here with an aquatic, That'd probably be your best bet, but you can do it with a trope. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly over here and then dive down. And you just go straight down the hole, guys. See, you can actually see the ship from here. And this is where the fish AI shrine is. Go straight down the hole. Oh, God, we're getting screwed up. Hopefully, I can at least get to the shrine for you guys. Like I said, it'd probably be easier as a fully aquatic, but you just go to the bottom. There's some treasure here, and there is the fish AI shrine. Now, once you get to the bottom here, there's a little bit of treasure in the fish AI shrine. I'm not going to have enough time to transfer into it, probably, because I am dying. Oh, we just got it. We just got it. And now we're a fishy. Look at that, guys. Hell yeah. These shrines are kind of hard to see. This one's actually not quite as bad as an area as I thought. You can see pretty well once you make it to the islands. Also, another good landmark here is you know you're close to the cave if you can see this red shrine. Oh, woohoo! And last, but certainly not least, start west. And starting west should put you somewhere on Titans. So let me get up in the sky to give you guys a general idea where we are here. All right, so once you get to the very tippy top of Titans, again, you don't have to start at Titans. I'm just trying to give new players good points of start because it's kind of rough sometimes when you just start out. But here you can see we're at the top of Titans. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down to this shrine here, this blue shrine. Just fly straight down. Aeroceratops is another fairly easy one. It's in a nice open area surrounded by trees. It's not too bad. So you keep going right past the shrine, and what you're going to do is you're going to follow the river. Right past that bridge, we're just going to keep following the river. Speed this little guy up a little bit for you. Here we go. Speedy boy. Now, when you get to this area here, kind of fly up a little bit, and you should see a spot in the forest where all the trees are cleared out. As you can see, right there. That's where we're heading. This is a fairly easy one, guys. Not too bad at all. In fact, if you can find the Savannah River, you can find this. So now we're just going to fly around this. There should be a tent. I think that's a tent right there. Yep. And the AI shrine is just right beside this tent. And there you go, guys. That's every single AI shrine in Beast of Bermuda as of right now. I really hope this video helped you out. Like I said, I see a lot of people asking about these, and there's not a lot of good information out on there. I have found all of these shrines myself except for the frog one. So special shout out to Chimpkin. He's the video I watched to find frog back in the day. These, like I said, if you don't know where they're at, odds are you're not going to find them. But again, same way with all the other ones. You just come up, press F. It lets you turn into a little Aeroceratops. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped some of you out. If it did, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you just want to see some Bob content, I literally upload every day where I actually just play the game, and I have my thoughts a lot more put together. I'm not good at tutorial videos, as you could probably tell, but I do really hope this helped some of you out, and enjoy playing your AI creatures.